Hey everybody, it's J Mac and welcome to Bigfoot Input. We are here for all of your paranormal needs. It is Labor Day. It won't be when this video airs, but today it is. So I thought we'd do something a little different today. We're going to crack open a cold beer and we're going to sit back and look at some pictures that are, well, we'll call them unexplained anyway. So let's see, first picture. So this picture has a long story behind it. I'll spare you. I'll just give you the cliff notes. Basically, this camera was found in the catacombs in Paris, and this guy's running and running and running, and he can't find his way out. And when he sees this thing, he drops the camera and runs. They said that the video footage didn't catch it, but the camera was set to hit like still shots, I guess. And they said that they caught this creature on camera. It looks like a shadow person, if I'm honest. People have said it's Anubis. It's not. It's just, I don't know. It's a weirdly shaped shadow. And really, that's all the insight I can offer you. To me, it looks like, yeah, it's kind of a person-shaped shadow. So we're going to go with shadow person if that is a thing. All right, so this one's neat. This little boy is walking around, and they've obviously obscured his face. It looks like I can't tell what he has in his hand. Almost like a camera or something. He's got like a sticker on his shirt. Maybe he's at the fair. Something. Anyway, so there's this like weird, like ghostly face over his left shoulder. And I'm going to zoom in on it for you. It looks like a woman, right? Like an older woman, maybe. I don't know, mom, grandma. I have no idea of this kid's history. But, this looks totally like, it looks legit to me. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, in this day and age, we can pretty well rule out double exposure and stuff like that, right? With digital cameras. So I'm going to say that's a picture of a ghost. All right, this one here. Another backstory. They took a picture of the fire, a nice, relaxing evening, camping, whatever. They didn't see anything there. I think the woman claimed to have had a dream that she needed to go back and look at those pictures, and specifically the one with the fire. And she went back and looked through all of her pictures and found this picture of the fire. And you can see what is obviously a face coming out of this fire. I don't know, why would a ghost or an apparition want to manifest themselves out of a fire? I don't understand that. I mean, there's a lot of this that we don't understand, and we're constantly on the search for truth, but it's weird to me, and it's very, I don't know, there's a lot of pixels around it. I mean, I guess I have to say it could be legit. I have no clue how you could dispute this, So there you go. All right, this one, the guy was like sleeping, and he said that he told his brother he had no recollection of taking this picture at all. But at some point in the night, he snapped a picture of his chair. Looks like there's like a trash can. I'm not sure what else is going on there. Door. And they get this image of this blob. It almost looks like somebody's getting up out of that chair, But that's all I have to say about it. I mean, yeah, sure, it looks plausible. I don't know where else to go from there on that one. This one is interesting. So this lady claims that she took a picture of her mother and that there was no one else sitting at the campfire with them, and when they got home and look at the pictures, or they developed them, whatever, this little blurry faced girl is sitting next to her mother. All right, so this one I gotta call BS on. All right, so it looks like they're not. It's not like they're out in the woods or anything. It looks like there's a shed behind her there, so they're like maybe in the backyard. And the reason I'm calling BS is that if you look at the little girl specifically, right? Look at her knee and calf. She's not translucent at all. The knee and calf is in perfect focus. So I'm saying that the rest of her was in motion. They caught this picture as she's sitting down or as she's getting up or whatever. But I'm thinking that's what's causing that blur, and that the backstory is BS. Okay. You don't need me to read this to you. There it is. So nobody was in front of the camera when the picture was taken. Yeah, that's interesting enough. I mean, very obviously it's not clear, it's blurry, but it looks like a young lady in a dress, maybe with her arms out. She's got like black hair and like a pale face, and it almost looks like, man, am I crazy? Is there like a purse there? Does she have a purse in her hand, on her arm? I see two black straps with like a brown bag at the end of it. Interesting picture. I don't know about that one. I mean, it's just that. It's just interesting. I don't know if that's real or not. Victorian house with a window. Yeah, okay. I mean, it doesn't matter how far you zoom in, you can't really see anything. It's just, I don't know, some sort of little face. It could be a doll. It could be anything. So I'm going to pass on that one. This picture is weird. Okay, so yeah, obviously they circled the face in the window. Thanks, guys. But it looks like a face. It doesn't look like a creature or like a ghost or anything. It just looks, maybe he forgot his keys. I don't know. Like he's looking in the window. Maybe he's like, he's getting ready to rob the place, whatever, but he's looking in the window. What makes this picture interesting is these little, like, I don't know, what are these little things floating around? They're all kind of the same like shape and size, and they're all like little blurry white things. Like, I'm not going to say fairies. That's not what I think they are, but that's kind of what they're shaped like. Yeah, that's more intriguing to me than the guy standing outside. I don't know. I don't know what those are. Okay. Again, I'm going to sip my beer while you read this, okay? Do that dad thing that everybody does. Okay. So, yeah, they say this thing is... I've seen this picture actually before it was zoomed in somewhere. And, I mean, it's pretty creepy. Yeah. I don't know about the Native American aspect of it. And they said about a ghastly smile. Again, that seems like an exaggeration. Maybe a superlative. But there's definitely something there. This is a weird one for me. Illinois Asylum for the Incurable Insane. Has all the guys' details down here at the bottom as far as who took the picture and when. It was in 2008. Trent Jeffries took this picture. Very cool picture. And they even blew it up for us. Very cool. He questions, is it a nurse? It's obviously a translucent figure. To me, almost looks like it's wearing white with like a sweater. And it has hair, like dark hair, maybe pulled back in a bun or something. But quite obviously a face there. Yeah, this is a cool picture. I would say this is one of the more definitive pictures of an apparition that I've ever seen. Very cool. So again, here's a little bit of questionable backstory. It says that Tom Petty snapped this picture at Jim Morrison's gravesite. And if you look between the two the two headstones there in the back, you'll see the shape of Jim Morrison, but it's translucent. You can see his like dark pants and white shirt. You can't really get a good facial image, but it's sort of the iconic Jim Morrison stance, you know. So, interesting picture. I guess I'd have to do a lot more research to find out if this is actually Jim Morrison's gravesite. Hey guys, it's J-Mac. Forgive me, I'm cutting in to my own recording, post-recording, because I did do some extra research and I did find something that I thought was pretty cool. I had questioned, is this actually Jim Morrison's grave? Well, it turns out it is. Here it is. You can actually see the same headstones, the black one and this kind of oddly shaped one over here, that are in the other photo. This photo shows a different angle, and the only reason I circled that area is because that is where the apparition would have been seen in the original photograph that I showed you. I'm not 100% sure who this guy in the picture is. They say Tom Petty took the picture. If that's true, maybe that's Bruce Petty, his brother. I'm not sure, although that's not entirely important. But I did think that this added an extra bit of authenticity to the photo, knowing that this is indeed Jim Morrison's grave. Alright guys, I just want to let you know. Back to the video. Okay, this picture, I didn't get it at first. I'm like, so this family is sitting around eating dinner. Somebody takes a picture of them for some reason. We don't know why. We don't know who the person is taking the picture. Everything pretty well seems legit. It looks like they got some takeout and they're just sitting there eating dinner. The little boy's head's down for some reason. I almost want to say that he's laughing. Maybe he looks like he has a little smile on his face. So I don't see anything abnormal, but if you look at the reflection in the window behind the boy, you're going to see a young lady in Victorian dress who is kind of translucent. Let's just be honest. There is no picture that you can look at right now in the world and say 100% that it was not edited or photoshopped. Okay? You just can't. But this picture gives me the creeps. For real. So, just going to move on. This picture, you know, I don't see a whole lot going on here. I mean, isn't this the same sort of thing that happens with rainbows? It's just, you know, light reflection, camera flare. I don't really see much going on here. You guys let me know if you have a different opinion, though. All right. So look at this picture. A bunch of guys hanging around. Looks like they're kind of in the middle of a road. Because I see like some little road markings here. Taking a picture. There's a group of 7 guys. They all seem to know each other. So apparently they didn't like this picture for whatever reason. Somebody was not looking or something happened, whatever, or they just snapped a second picture. So here's the second picture. So if you haven't spotted it already, between gentlemen 2 and 3 from your left, there is now a different guy. He's got on black shoes, what appears to be the black pants or black socks, maybe black shorts or again black pants, gray t-shirt. You can see his collarbone, and he has we can see the full head, hair, ears, nose, mouth, everything. And you can tell that this is a different picture than the first picture because the guy's facial expressions are different. So it's not like they took the first picture and just photoshopped this guy into it. The facial expressions are different. Therefore, this is a second picture. And I think we zoomed in on the guy for you. Okay, he's starts to get pixelated at this point, but I mean, he's smiling. Something's with his hair. It doesn't quite look normal. And his shirt there, I can't tell if it's like ripped or what. Anyway, so I would say that to me, this is easily hoaxed, right? These guys were smart as far as taking a second picture and not photoshopping. They called this guy in who maybe has some white makeup, or he's just a pale friend of theirs who wanted to get in the picture. It could be as simple as that. You know, here's what throws me off is the eye shine. Why? Humans don't have eye shine. Humans do not have tapetum lucidum. So why is this guy's eyes shining? So either somebody saw this picture and thought, hey, it looks a little creepy. Let me put it in Photoshop and add some eye shine to it and it'll be really creepy. Sure, I think I would have chosen red if I was going to do that. Or this is just legitimately something that we've never seen before. And I don't know where to go with that one. That one for me has more questions than answers. So, interesting picture. And let's move her on. This is Gettysburg. Obviously, you've seen 100 pictures out of Gettysburg. I get it. This is pretty cool. It actually shows the looks like a soldier on horseback just to the right of the statue there. Yeah, very cool picture. He's kind of translucent, so I would say that's that's plausible. And the last picture, well, not the last picture. This picture, if you saw the video that we did about Savannah, you'll already know what this is. If you didn't see that video, please go check it out. It's very cool. This is an orb taken in the Low House in Savannah. And I don't really give orbs a lot of credit, but this one in particular is cool because it's a different color. You can see it has a pinkish hue. It's in a well-lit room, and it happens to be over a dumbwaiter where a servant fell and broke his neck and died. So that makes it interesting. And then, of course, our famous picture, if you haven't seen this yet, again, please go check out the video. We did a whole video on this picture. This picture was taken without flash and with, and when the picture came back with flash, you can kind of clearly see this figure under the arm of the tour guide. And I'm going to blow it up for you. There it is. This is, it's a gentleman. He looks like he's wearing druid robes. He's got glasses, maybe like cleric robes. He's got glasses, and you can see his hair. You can see his hands come out the sleeves of the robe. And the fact that I 100% know that this picture was not edited nor photoshopped in any way because it was taken by us. That makes it all the more amazing to me. This is an actual picture of an actual apparition. Okay. So anyway, guys, that's me. Just wanted to go over these pictures real quick and talk to you about it. You guys let me know what you think. I'm J Mac. Out. Keep it weird.